Hey man, I just want to say God bless. Everybody say cheese.
Cheese.
So, just to set this video up, I've been thinking, my house is getting really cluttered. I got tons of unused items just sitting in spaces. And if you're like me, you also have similar things happening in your house where you just have things that have been there for months, weeks, days, even years. I proposed a challenge to my wife, and I'm going to propose the exact same challenge to everyone watching this video. I'm challenging you to go through your house, find everything that is not being used, put it in a bag of some sort or some type of containment item, and take it downtown or wherever you can in which there are homeless people in attendance. That could be a homeless shelter, it can be a tent city, somewhere where you know homeless people are. Because while I could sell these items, put them up on some kind of website, Craigslist, eBay, whatever, Amazon, and make a couple bucks from these items, I believe they would serve a greater purpose if I were to give them directly to people who need them. So in this video, I am going to take my own challenge. I am going to go through my home and find all the useless items, and I'm going to put them in a bag. And here's the reason why this challenge matters. One, it helps those who are in, difficult predicaments. And number two, it creates space for new things. I always say this: you can't receive new things if old things are in the way. So we're going to remove a lot of old things so that we can receive new things, new blessings, make room for new adventures. You will see me go through that process. The challenge has been made. Go through your house, find all the things that's not being used, and give it to somebody less fortunate. Go downtown, wherever you got to go, do that. All right. And don't give me that I need my stuff. Don't give me that or I'm not fortunate enough to do that. If you're in a home, if you woke up in a bed, you are already in a better circumstance or situation than a great deal of people on this planet. So don't give me that I don't have enough. A lot of us have way more than what we need. So that is the challenge. Take it or leave it. Let's get it. This is perfect. 42 gallons. All right, this is what we need right here. Take a look. Tons of clothing that has just been sitting in the closet for years. I have my bag, and you know what happens next. We're gonna put all these items in the bag. We got some Lucky Charm slippers. I mean, come on now. You don't think somebody could use this? All right, let's get it. All right, so while searching through my things, I found two of my most treasured items. Here's my I Want Jake Paul t-shirt that I designed some time back. And this is my reallyhood.com shirt. I'm gonna also donate these, and hopefully I get to see somebody shining in bright red with a big gold rope on their chest with my website on it, right? That'd be kind of dope to see that. I won't, but the point is, it would have been dope. So we're gonna throw this in here as well. These are the Amazon, or the Air Amazons, airamazon.coms. I'm still gonna put them in there though, see what happens. I am on bag number 2, and one of the first things I'll put in there is this really cool water bottle. I'm pretty sure during the summer or really hot months, this will come in handy. And this military grade bag, certainly someone who finds this in the bag will find this to be very useful. So bag number 2, folks. Now I'm just going through my junk drawers. And if you got a junk drawer, just tons of just random things in there. So, when you're living outside, you'll be surprised how something like this could be a lifesaver. You could probably use this to keep, if you got like a tent or whatnot, you can use these clamps to keep the entrance open. These are iron-on letters. You never know. You got to realize when you're out, you got a bag right here. So anything that I'm not using, I haven't touched in like 6 months, is going in the bag. I don't care if I like it, dislike. If I ain't touched it in 6 months, it's going in the bag. Everything. Going through my junk drawer, I found some batteries. Like I said, these are the kind of things that I might take for granted, but someone who doesn't have access to money to buy batteries and things like that, they might find this to be very valuable. So everything is going in here. You know what I mean? All right, so it's September right now, and pretty soon the weather's going to start to break and get a little cold. So this will definitely come in handy for somebody. All right, another item that I think somebody like myself would take for granted. It works. Yeah, all right, you can hear my spoiled kids who have too many things in the back. They don't know what it feels like to lack, right? So they're spoiled, they're arguing over silly stuff. But yeah, this is something that certainly someone could appreciate. So I'm gonna throw this in the bag as well. So I found this little cool doohickey. Looks like a Mexican coin. I hope it's worth $1 million. I'm gonna put this in the bag. So I wanted to avoid putting any like foods inside the bag, but I found these peppermints, and they haven't been up there that long. And I know that I'm not going to eat them, so I'm gonna throw these in the bag. Checking, I found some sunscreen. I also found a very useful bag. So obviously sunscreen is important. I mean, these are things that someone could use, and we just take it for granted. I'm gonna split these in half and throw half of them in the bag. Around, I found some disposable gloves, and just look how many are in the bag. I got like another 1,500 pairs of gloves in the house, so I'm gonna put these in the bag. I feel like someone can definitely benefit from these. All right, here's a mask. I bought it about 7 years ago, used it 2 times. Definitely useful in the winter. I marked this as the 750th thing my wife owns. I don't know what it is. It's going in the bag. But I decided to part ways with these here. They don't look like much to you, but they've been pretty awesome to me over the years. But I think someone can benefit from these a little bit more than I can. These things have been awesome. I love these things, but I'm gonna go ahead and donate them. I feel like someone can certainly, appreciate these more than I do at the moment. I'm gonna miss these though. These have been very kind to me. All right, I'm gonna put them in the bag. Well, looky. Take a look at this. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know these were down here. And I know I said that I wouldn't pack any foods, but I don't know. This is quite intriguing. Oh, look at that. Think somebody might enjoy these? Is there a, looks like they expired. Oh, well, I won't put these in the bag, but this is my point. You know, we just creating, in my house, we're creating waste that someone could benefit from. So it kind of sucks that these can't be utilized now. But yeah, that sucks. Had I done this very thing a year earlier, someone could have, benefited from these. Oh, well. So God forbid there's a woman out there who doesn't have adequate materials for breastfeeding. And this stuff is just sitting around. This is a really good breast pump. And either the right person finds these items in the bag, or at the very least, they can sell them to someone or use them for bartering. So I'm just trying to add to the economy in the space that I'll be visiting. Here's another one. What is this? I think these are, what do they call them? Prenatal. So I'll put these in there as well. We're not using these at the moment, so why not? I found this really cool aerosol delivery system. This is for your lungs. And this thing is pretty expensive. I'm gonna put it in the bag, and hopefully someone finds it and can use it. Maybe it could save a life, who knows? But we're gonna put it in the bag. All right, take a look here. This is something I found that's not being utilized. It's been sitting in the closet. It even has watermarks on it, which means it's probably been sitting in one isolated spot for years. So therefore, it'll go in the bag. Hopefully someone can find better use for this than we have. Well, look what I found. Some cinnamon sticks. My wife bought these some time ago. There's no way in the world she's gonna ever use these things. Somebody is gonna be very happy to find this in the bag. I put some labels on the bags, and I consolidated them a little bit so it won't be so difficult to pass these out. All right, next step, find the people that can use these items. All right, we on the road, no real plans. They're just planning on going downtown and looking for tents and tent cities and any area that has a group of tents. I don't want one person to get all these bags, though it wouldn't matter to me one way or the other. My goal is to make sure that these goods are spread out. But yeah, no real plan, just walking on faith with it. And the inspiration behind this decision to even do this was a chapter in Matthew, in which a young prince asked Jesus what can he do? And I don't like paraphrasing the Bible, but I'll say that he was instructed to do something like, you know, sell his items and give to the poor. And I think a lot of times we hold on to these things that we think we need, but in reality, we don't really need them that much. And I'm also aware of another Bible verse which says that if you give to the poor, you know, don't go to the middle of the city with a trumpet and, you know, tell everybody you're giving. You know, that's hypocrisy according to the Bible. So I want to make sure I clarify that I don't have a trumpet in my car. But if nothing else, I'm just trying to inspire a new wave of generosity. Let's face it, there's not much advocacy for the poor in the US that I'm aware of. It's not organization driven. I'm talking about if just normal people like me and you were to open our hearts a little bit more, we can do what maybe some of these billionaires are not willing to do, these millionaires are not willing to do, that is part with some of their possessions. So I'm trying to inspire a wave of just normal people who woke up in a bed. If you woke up in a bed, you have a better situation than a lot of people, right? If you woke up in a house, no matter how old, how shabby the house is, you're already in a better position than a lot of people. So anybody can do what I'm doing right now. So this is not a humble brag. This is not to get, you know, this is not to get any type of recognition. If nothing else, I'm just trying to inspire normal people. And, you know, your trash can be somebody else's treasure. That's what this is about. So no trumpet, no bragging, no whatever, you know what I mean? I'm very nervous because the sky is getting dark. And yeah, I don't know. I'm a little nervous about that part. Man, I went over there. I saw 2 people go over there. And I went over there with a bag like, all right, cool. I just saw 2 people go into the area. Call me crazy, but I can't see them no more. It's almost like they just got like, they just disappeared or something. So, there's only one more place I can go before I just give up hope, man. I didn't know it's gonna be this damn hard to give, man. But it's difficult. So I got one spot over here. I see a lot of tents over here. Right here. I see several tents. I even see a gentleman just right there inside. Excuse me. I got gifts. I've been trying to find people to give them to.
Okay, well, we love gifts.
Finally, it's been the hardest job. Here, I got 3 more bags. Can you make sure everybody gets some?
Sure.
All right. I found some people. They already got 3 or 4 bags. I'm gonna send them the last one and be on my way. I asked them to go ahead and spread the stuff out. They said that you'll do it. What's up, y'all?
Vacation's all red.
Oh shit, we all looking rough. Hey man, I just want to say God bless. Everybody say cheese.
Cheese.
All right, they got the bag, they got the items. And that's all I can do. I'm not gonna worry about nothing else. The rest of it is out of my control. All right, there it is. I'm done. It wasn't pretty. This is my first time doing it, and I imagine that I'll be doing this again in the future. But you know, this is something that was on my bucket list. Like, just get, you know, clean some things out the house and just give it directly to the people. You know, God bless Goodwill, Salvation Army, all those. But those are, whether they're nonprofit or not, in my opinion, you know, they probably can't always guarantee these items get to the right people in terms of just on the street, people who live outside. You know what I mean? I didn't want a price tag on these items. I wanted them to actually go to the people who could use them. You know what I mean? And I think I just did that. And you know, that's it. You know, wasn't perfect, wasn't pretty, but it was real though. And sometimes real is underrated. I like real. And that was a real experience. Nothing else to say, man. That's it. You know, might go back home and rest. I'm tired. That was a lot of bag lifting, a lot of talking. Yeah. So thank you for watching, and I'll holler at you.